as well. I'm going to give everyone a chance to get in here. My microphone is seemingly working okay. I just got a message from Twitch, so I know Twitch is working okay. But for some reason, my YouTube is like, no, I don't want you on tonight. Oh, no, there she is. And I can hear myself talking, so everything seems to be appropriately well. So I needed to get a few things done tonight. I've been working on the storyline, the plot. I've been having a lot of trouble with certain aspects of it, and I think that in order for me to work on it, I could ask for help. Asking for help is something that I don't like doing, partly because it costs money sometimes to ask for help, and I always feel like I don't need help because, I got everything under control all the time, every day, which is totally not true. But I found a YouTuber. Well, he's more than a YouTuber, but he is offering services about writing, and he will do an outline for you. Not for you, but he'll help you with an outline. He will help you with editing. He will actually be a mentor, and I really want to have him as a mentor, but it's like kind of expensive. It's a little bit pricey, and I don't know. I think per industry standards, it's probably lower than most. So I really shouldn't complain. If you hear like popping in the background, that's fireworks, people in the neighborhood. I don't live in a really big area. Like, I live in a small cul-de-sac type street. And I didn't think a lot of people were doing anything like that here, but I guess they might be. So I'm trying to figure out if I should pay this person to help me write a book. Because I feel like it's pure laziness on my part. Like, maybe I can do it myself and I'm just being silly. If I just put the time and work into it, I can just get it done. But I kind of feel like he would provide structure, I think, and he would provide enthusiasm because he's got that in spades. I think he would do a lot of good stuff for me if I gave him an opportunity. And to be honest, I could probably afford for a few months to do this, but I just don't know if I should or not. Have any of you had an experience where you paid somebody to help you be productive in a certain task that you're working on, a project? If you're working on a project, it would be interesting to find out if anyone else has hired a mentor for this kind of stuff. Totally want to. I really do. I'm just not sure it would be a good move for me. There are a lot of free resources for this, so it doesn't have to be going through him. He even has like videos on his channel that's for free, and I could just follow them, but I find it's easy to follow him, but I feel like I'd still want more structure. Because, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. But I think I am going to work on some outlining stuff over here. I still have to fill out some post-it notes for my board over there. So what I've been doing is I've been going through his outlining videos, and I've been trying to rearrange my plot because I think I had everything pretty decently good, but every time I start working on it, something's never right. Something's always off, and I can't always figure it out. And I'm tired of trying to figure it out because I also have to narrow down the POV. Definitely. I had too many POVs, and I need to keep it down to like two or three, maybe. And I'm wondering, yeah, I just really think that I need his help because I'm like, everything is all kind of mixed up in my head. Like, I know that I'm supposed to have like a main plot line, and then I have like subplots. But how do you just sparingly throw a subplot in every once in a while and answer a question? Or it's like, are they separate chapters, or are they intermingled with the regular chapters for the main plot line? These are all things I'm confused about. Which seems like it's such a simple thing to figure out, but for some reason my brain just doesn't go there. It's just like whenever I'm writing stuff, everything is oh good, but then the questions come to my mind, and kind of like I feel like I'm blind to most things. Like whenever it comes to things that are wrong with my story, I'm blind to it. I can't see, because I know that he was going through these chapters and he was pointing out this and that, and I don't know, it's just like my chapters don't feel that they're very organized. I feel like they don't set up a question, work on fixing the question, or answering the question at the end. It's like your acts and your chapters are supposed to have a beginning, middle, and an end, and I don't feel like mine have any of that. I feel like I'm just kind of like wishy washy. And so that's definitely something I need to fix. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that I do have my little flows. What is it? I almost said flonase. Not quite. Flocus. My flocus is up. So I am going to go ahead and open this up, and then I'm going to work on some outlining stuff over here. Let me see to make sure Twitch is okay and open the chat. Okay. Yeah, and when it comes to like business stuff, that's also a part of stuff I don't really, never been trained in, so not always very good. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get something started here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the timer, and then I will mute my screen so you can't hear me cussing. Okay? Thank you. Did it start? No. I'm not clicking the right button. Okay. There we go. I'll see you in 25. Okay. I was pretty much rewriting some things. The other day I was at work and I was watching some of those videos I'd mentioned before, and I was kind of taking notes on a yellow sheet, and now I need to transfer them onto my notebook, which I'm dedicating to the outlining process. And I don't know if you can hear it, but my neighbors are definitely putting some fireworks out there. I think they're more just like no, it does sound like there are some regular fireworks that go up and make pretty lights in the sky. But, some of them have that afterwards. I've only heard that once. So maybe they're not as far away as I thought. I don't know. But I'm supposing that we're going to keep hearing those for quite a while. Yeah, I still don't know what to do. My conundrum. I kind of feel like I need to engage this guy to help me with my writing. Even if it's going to be kind of expensive. I feel like it would be worth it if I could, know that it's heading in the right direction. That was weird. Oh, I know what happened. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, I think that it would be easier. Maybe I should wait until I have a more concrete, revised outline, like towards the kind of outline that he has information for or kind of teaches. So then he can review the outline with me and maybe see where that's going to go. And it would still be. See, I just don't understand because there are some things that he mentioned in the email that said it would be like a mentorship and he would help with a lot of things, but I think from what I read, if I understand it correctly, it would be adding more cost whenever it comes to editing. Like if he had to do like any kind of editing, developmental, copy, whatever. I don't know if he does copy. I think he does developmental for sure. He does help with outlining. I'm just trying to figure out, is the beginning cost what he quoted, or is it just, would that cover everything? I feel like it wouldn't cover everything. I don't know. I'm making excuses. And I don't really know what to do. I think he would definitely help me though. And I think when it comes to this kind of stuff, I feel like I definitely need structure. And if I know that we would be meeting every single week for an hour, I'm going to damn well make sure I got my homework done, right? So that would be something that would be good. Structure. Structure is always good. Whenever it comes to me doing things myself, it's always like procrastinate, got phone stuff to do. I do a lot of streaming stuff, and come to think of it, if I canceled all of my streaming sites, I probably could afford that. Although I think it would still be more than that per month. But I don't know. My coffee's cold. Wow. Anybody have any ideas on that subject? What would you think would be the proper amount to charge somebody to be a writing mentor? I think what he has told me is probably lower than the average across the industry. But I don't know. I don't really have anything to compare it to. I don't have anything to compare it to. So, and I've done a lot of things where I've kind of jumped into things before giving it a second thought and have regretted it later. And I don't want to do that this time. I want to take my time and research stuff, and I don't know. And there's more than just that too. Well, ain't I just a ball of laughs today? Not that I ever really am. I feel like I'm way too serious for that. But I'm not sure he has a serious bone in his body. He's a very funny guy. Very personable. He he reminds me a lot of my, well, a lot of guys from my past, I guess. Well, I'm going to hop back into working on that outline, and I will go ahead and start this again, and I'll mute the screen. So come back. See you in a few. Okay. That's, well, still not completed. I've been transferring information from my yellow pages to a notebook for an outline. I'm going to rework the whole outline because what I have I don't quite like anymore, so I'm just going to fix it. Then I think I might go ahead and give the guy I was talking about before my hard-earned money, just so I can get a little bit of assistance. I can try it out for 1 month. That's not so bad, right? It's not bad at all. And then I can figure out what I'm doing wrong. Besides wearing socks that are too small for me. The keeps slipping off the back of my heel. Like you cared about that, right? Okay. What else is going on? It's 4th of July. There's fireworks happening outside. Although not quite as much as there were just a few minutes ago. It's 10 o'clock here now, so I think people are slipping into the I have to start being quiet time. So, of course, that doesn't always stop them. My mom told me last night that, or she told me today, but she said that last night at like 12:30 in the middle of the night, people were setting off fireworks over at her house. So that was kind of crazy. But for Belleville, I can understand that because that's what happens there now. It's definitely not the same city that I grew up in, and it's very strange. I don't really like it. I wish that they could find a place to go that wasn't there, but I really don't think that they can. Yeah, see my little keyboard back here? I pretend I know how to play. I'm trying to teach myself, but that doesn't work very well if you don't actually practice it. Just like writing, you'll never learn how to write unless you actually practice it. Isn't it funny how I know all these things? It's funny because I know exactly what to do. I'm just very lazy. And I don't know, let's see. I don't have a magic 8-ball anymore. I mean, I used to when I was younger. But do you remember these? I don't know if you were here then, but one of the books that, do I have it still here? Yes. This little book right here. So I have not kept up with keeping up with this. I think I got through 5 weeks and yeah. Yep, I never got to, oh, you know what it was? Okay, I started this in April and then I got to week 6. And week 6, excuse me, week 6 is about your birthday. And it says, I am worthy of being celebrated, especially on my birthday. My arrival in this world was a big deal. And it gives you all kinds of like little things to write out and think about and all that stuff. But it was like just a few weeks after my birthday. So I was like, I'm going to have to skip that one. But then I just never carried on with it. But in one of them, which is why I got the book out in the first place, is it told me to write little greeting cards for myself. So I like expertly drew all the beautiful pictures on the front of them because that's just who I am. It's a little road that goes nowhere, little flowers, rainbows. I can't even explain this one. Yeah, they're all just silly little drawings and trippy little images. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw one. I'm gonna see. Oh, it's the road. I bet it has something to do with the road less traveled or something. I have come farther than I would ever thought possible. Would have ever. And this is not properly written. And I'm learning along the way. I have come farther than I would ever thought possible. Maybe I missed a word or something. Okay, I'm not gonna do that one. Let's see. Let's choose another one. It's got some pretty flowers on it. I leave room in my life for spontaneity, which I certainly did tonight because I spontaneously decided to do a live stream for no apparent reason at all, but to try to work on an outline. But it wasn't prompted. It wasn't. I think I decided to do it like 5 minutes before I actually started it. I don't know. I am really trying to decide whether or not I wanna give this guy money to help me do something I know I could probably do myself, but he would provide structure and excellent feedback. If I have a feeling this, I don't know what it is about this guy, but there's something about him that I like, and I can't put my finger on it. He knows what he's doing. He's really likable. He's a very likable person, and that's very worrisome sometimes because I feel like I might be doing this for the wrong reason, but I don't know. I don't want to say more right now. He's a good-looking guy, and he reminds me a lot of my ex-boyfriend from 1,000 years ago. But they never work out, do they? So, I guess I should probably go ahead and mute and get back to work because the timer's moving on without me. All right, so I'll talk to you in 23 minutes and 11 seconds. So I hope that you have enjoyed your 3 writing sprints because that's all I got in me tonight. I'm on much later than normal. Didn't start until 9 o'clock. Normally I would start at 6 o'clock, and I'm just really tired now. So I'm going to cut it off early. So you got 3 sprints out of me, and I think I'm going to sleep on my decision on whether or not I want to hire this guy to help me be my mentor or whatever. I kind of want to, but I need to sleep on it. I need to figure a few things out. Now, tomorrow morning, I am walking with my friend. She is a woman that I used to work with, and she retired. Then she came back to work, and then I quit that job and got a different job, but we still walk together. She's in her 70s, and she will tell me, I already know. I will mention it to her, and I already know she's going to say, I don't need to give my money to anybody to write a book. That's exactly what she'll say. She'll say it's a waste of money and a waste of time, and I just need to sit down and write or something like that. I know she will. That's the way she is. And the funny thing is, you'll get to know exactly what she says because I am going to do another live stream tomorrow at 6 p.m. So if you want to find out what she says, come on back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time, and you'll find out exactly what she said. And I may or may not have a response for him by then. I don't know. I really want to. Just because he's a cool guy and I want to get to know him better. And I need help and all that stuff. But whether or not I should give him money for helping me with those things, I'm going to draw one more, just to see if it'll nudge me in the right direction. You know, just like that crazy old, the magic 8-ball. I don't know what to say of this one. Okay. So, knowingly, I went online and I got a lot of quotes that were already written by somebody else. They were like aphorisms or something like that, like sayings that you can make yourself feel better or whatever. This one, I have no idea what the thing on the front is, but it says, my sensitivity is beautiful and my feelings and emotions are valid. I don't know what the hell that means, but I guess maybe that means my fears are valid. My sensitivity, which would I guess be my vulnerability, is what makes me beautiful. I don't know. Let's try another one. Just because. You know what? Maybe we'll take one from this one. Yeah. Let's see what this one has to say. That should be interesting. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I don't know. All right. I'm not going to say the F word out loud, but it says, take a deep breath and let your F's go. Who needs to give one when you can release them all? So that tells me that I shouldn't be afraid to try new things or something like that. I don't even know. Did I mention I was tired? Oh, I forgot to turn the timer off. All right. Okay, so something to think about. You know, I might think about it even more tomorrow after this. I just want to pick one more aphorism so I can have something to think about while I sleep, which is dumb. I don't know what I was thinking with these things. The images on the front, they're all a bunch obviously I kind of gave up when it came to this one. It's blank. It's blank. Okay, I gotta go. This isn't working anymore. I'm too tired for this. As I continue to sip coffee, apparently it doesn't work. All right. Well, I will be back on tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and I hope to see you there. I will actually complete all 4 sprints tomorrow night, and I probably will actually be writing tomorrow night. I think I do have a few things I have to do during the day. I'm walking with my friend, talking to her about this mentoring thing. I'm going to talk to a few other people about it, and it was all good, but I'll make the decision tomorrow, and I'll go on from there. I don't know if there's any other. Well, there is one live stream that comes on at 1 o'clock my time, and I do want to watch that. And then at 6 o'clock, I'll be back on. And I think there might be another video or a live stream that's happening tomorrow. I need to check out the calendar, which is not right in front of me right now, so I'll have to figure it out later. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go now. I have to get to sleep. This is just not working. So have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.